Ba 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 ba. Sorry, I was testing something. Is my voice okay? Oh, oops, the BGM is not. Is my voice okay? Am I okay? Why am I asking that question? Am I okay? Samariato Sabi, am I okay? Hey, should I make a really rage baity Twitch stream title called I think the new Jujutsu Kaisen episode sucks? Do you think it will get more people coming in? Because people like getting rage baited, you know? They love getting rage baited. Rie, arigato! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you for the raid! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the raid! I hope you guys have fun with Limbushi. Thank you so much for the raid, everybody! Hello! We just started. We haven't said anything controversial. We just started. Let me bring out Wemiko. She needs to be summoned by her glasses. If you don't know who Wemiko is, you guys are like this cat. Today you guys are this. You guys are this guy. Writing down all the notes for how based this stream is gonna be. Where we're just gonna talk about anime. Everything about anime. Do you guys hear about... Let me seem sleepy. No, I'm just sick. And I'm just depressed because my ankle hurts. I've seen people shared about that Twitter post of Mappa saying they want to team up with Netflix and they want to have a wider, a broad audience, and people were losing it. But like, guys, remember Yasuke? Yasuke was a Netflix Mappa anime that's catered towards the Westerners. Do we forget about Yasuke? Like, people act like it's something new, but Mappa has always been pretty westernized. I don't know, what are your thoughts? What do you think about it? Arigato sabi to heart. What do you think about it? What are we thinking? What are your thoughts? I'm kind of curious. What are your thoughts about the whole, like, Mappa wanting to be more global, having a more global aspect? What do you think? What are we thinking, guys? Yasuke was okay. Wait. What are Netflix exclusive anime? Netflix exclusive anime list. Oh, what the frick? Why am I suddenly so stunned? Delicious in Dungeon. What is Delicious in Dungeon Meshi? Oh my god. Dungeon Meshi is Netflix only. Cyberpunk was Netflix only. Blue Eye Samurai, Beastars, Doredero. Ah, I didn't know Doredero was Netflix only. Castlevania. Oh god, that anime sucks so hard. Devilman Crybaby. Oh, that was pretty good. Be the Beginning. It was okay. ISO Incarnation. I didn't know this was Netflix original. Oh, Sword Guy was great. I didn't know Sword Guy was Netflix originals. Lost Song was great too. Okay, didn't know. Agretsuko. Oh, that's great. That I didn't know that was. Huh? It's Baki? Netflix original? What? Am I rage baited? This is from... What is this website? IMDb. IMDb won't lie to me, right? Is Baki anime Netflix original? It is! It is original! What? I didn't know that! I didn't know... What? I'm shocked. Okay, I guess it's a new information. Yo, Baki is sick. I love Baki. I think the Netflix one is the sequel. Okay, what else? Hero Mask. This one was just okay. I didn't know Ultraman was a Netflix original. I guess the 2019 one to 2020. I never watched Ultraman. Irakuma. I wouldn't say this is anime, but Seven Seeds was a Netflix original? What? I did not know that. This show was pretty nice. Okay, let me see. Saint Seiya. Oh, I know this one. This one is the remake. Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac was remake. Oh, it was okay. I like Saint Seiya, the original one. I didn't know Kengan Ashura was a Netflix original. That was great. Cannon Busters. Don't really remember. Probably not that good. Says Manos. Don't really remember. I don't think that's anime. Lovies. I think this is like those Netflix original. I watched one Netflix original cartoon. I think it's called The Dragon Prince. I watched like 2 seasons of it. Pretty liked it. And then I'm not sure, I never continued. What happened afterwards? To stay away from live action adaptation Netflix. No! You should watch Yu Yu Hakusho. And shoot. And Kame, Golden Kame, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rorin Kenshin, pretty good. Pretty good is an understatement. It's pretty darn good of a live action. Other than that, I'm not sure. I'm not really into live actions because I feel like it breaks the fantasy. But I was just genuinely really surprised at how good Yu Yu Hakusho was. The Dragon Prince was bad? I have no idea because I only watched the first 2 seasons and I thought they were pretty good. After that, I have no idea. But I generally... What is wrong with my voice? I generally don't watch live action because it breaks my fantasy and I don't like it. So I always just stay clear. But then I hear really good reviews about Yu Yu Hakusho, so I just decided to give it a try, and holy heckery, pretty good. Have you seen Voltron? Nope. I've heard of Voltron. So how much about Gundam do you know? We're talking about... What does this have to do with Gundam? There's no Gundam in this current... There's no mecha in this current lineup. I haven't watched the mecha anime this season yet. Oh, surprisingly. Normally there's about 3 or 4 of them. So I don't know. I wanted to share my screen. Let me just share my screen. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, there's a new Gundam movie. Gundam feels like such a big franchise, you know? Like Gundam feels like such a... I'm not a huge fan of the newer Gundam anime. I still think the older ones are slightly better. Feels like it's such a long... I feel like the fans are such old die-hard fans, you know? That's why it always works. But I have no idea. Oh, there's an anime this season that's very similar to 86. I'm gonna show you later. Let me just open up my thing. Hold on. 86 was meh. I'm offended. 86 was great. Why do you think it was meh? Can you give me more explanation? Yeah, I can't imagine why 86 was meh. Like, why is it bad? The romance was bad? The storyline was bad? The character was bad? Or are you just not into military? You've read You and I Are Polar Opposite, and it's a genuine 95 out of 100. Me too! But you should watch... I was watching one yesterday that is, in my opinion, on par with You and I Are Polar Opposites. It's called... Shoot, now I can't... It's called, The Blind Girl and the Invisible Man. Oh, I read the manga for that. The manga was so good! And I wasn't expecting it to have anime, so I watched like 2 episodes. Oh my god. It's diabetes. They're like head over heels on each other. And there's another side couple that's one of them is a beast man. Oh, beast woman. Oh, they're so cute. I can't. They're just detectives. They're just a group of detectives solving crimes of paranormal activities. So cute. I love them so much. I love the manga so much. And then the anime was so good. So I'm really so happy. Okay, let me share my screen for you. boop, boop. I'm gonna... Want me to go... I'll go to the side, maybe. And then I will put this here. And then I'm gonna... Eat! Eat, eat! Eat! You can't see it because I haven't switched my screen. But you will see it soon enough. You prefer it to be here? Actually, you know, but then you won't see my head. Whatever. I'll just put you guys next to each other. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. Very normal activity. I do that every single day. No, you guys are clashing. And make you a little smaller. Okay, perfect. Alright. Bam. Can you see? Sorry, I don't use my anime list. Dumb website. The interface is not very visually friendly. Hold on, let me just... Okay. But you can see properly, right? Okay. What website are you using? I don't know, Gatekeep Girl Boss. I don't really enjoy my anime list interface. Not a huge fan of the interface. Because I think they changed the format. So I don't know. You've been using my anime list. I've been using AniDB for the longest time. But for the sake of it being visually appealing, I will use this website. Because it's visually appealing. And it tells you when it's airing. Just ignore the ranking. Ranking doesn't matter. For example, the ranking for culling games is top 1, which... Sorry, my internet is really bad, by the way. The rating for culling game is... See, like, the highest rated of all time, man. Do you wanna know a fun fact? Do you know that culling game was supposed to be the first arc of Jujutsu Kaisen? A long time ago, there was an interview with Gaga, and he was showing his first draft, and instead of Yuji being the main character, Megumi was supposed to be the main character with Sukuna already inside of him, and then the antagonist of the show was supposed to be Nanami, and then Gojo and Yuji is there, Maki, all those Panda and Maki, they're all still there. And they're just there to explain about the Jujutsu plays. They're not really very relevant. And there was no Nobara. There was no at all. No Nobara at all. And then after that, his editor grilled him really hard and said, "No, this is not a good plot. You need to change. You need..." And also the editor wanted a girl to tag along with them, which... I feel really bad for Nobara, guys. Even at the end, she's got no screen time, nothing. She's literally just there for the sake of being there. That's like... You know, it's really funny how people keep glazing Jujutsu Kaisen as like, oh, it's so good. Like, it's such a good show. It's such a great shonen. Yeah, the animation is good, the music is good, but the plot is not good. The plot has so many plot holes. Like, this show, to me, is the definition of Gaga getting overworked. Overworked, burnout. It had so much potential, but now it's just being rushed, confused. There's no time to let the story breathe. You know? It's like, yeah, like for example, the latest episode came out and everybody lost it. Wait, like there's this review. Like what was this one? Was it? Yeah. Like this part? This part? Whatever, spoilers. Anyways, this part, everybody was going crazy. They're like, whoa, this is like the best fighting scene I've ever seen in anime history. Saying this is the best anime fighting scene in anime history is a little bit too much. I mean, I personally think Mob Psycho 100 had a better animation than this, but okay. Did you read I finished the manga. I finished the whole thing. And I was left really sad when I finished the whole thing. Cause like I wished I don't know. There was this whole discourse where it's insane. The discourse of this, the discourse of this is in like, look at how, what the freak? This is like oh my god, this is insanity. Don't even look at Reddit, it's even worse. Like, oh, so it's this panel. So there's this specific panel that was from the manga where it shows Toji being side by side, but then in the anime it did not show. So a lot of people are really mad because this specific panel was very important. So basically the whole discourse comes from manga readers being dissatisfied with the anime versus anime watchers who don't read the manga. Arigatou Sabitikum. And I've read the manga. I think this specific panel was really great. I wished it was animated, but it wasn't. I was pretty like, oh man, like it would have been nice, but you know, surely it's not gonna be 1-to-1, right? But this scene was especially cool because like she's killing all the Zenin, which Toji is gonna be so proud of her, you know? Cause he purposely let them live and she killed them all. It's like, damn, I'm so proud of you. So I get why the manga readers are just disappointed. Thank you for the beats! Arigato! I understand where they're coming from and why they're sad. But like, people are so crazy. It had Toji trace over Maki. Yeah, but like, you get what I mean? I literally said traced over. Do you see the picture? It was traced. It's not as impactful as side by side, don't you think? I couldn't even see it, you know? It was just a few seconds. So I understand why people are sad. Because they really wanted to see this scene come out. You know? I just don't understand why people are so angry at people who say that. You're like, oh my god! It's like, watching kids fight, and I'm a kid, and I feel like I'm more an adult compared to watching them fight. Or and then it's kind of ironic, cause people started like saying like, oh my god, you know, you guys are so spoiled. Like, this is such a good animation, but you guys are so spoiled. Have you seen Chainsaw Man? Have you seen One Punch Man? Like, you guys are so spoiled. Like, have you seen my PowerPoint anime? You guys are so spoiled. I mean, is there a problem with being spoiled? Like, you know, is there a problem to, like, is there a problem to want to have better stuff? Like, what's wrong with wanting? The freaking manga people just wanted that panel. That's it. But then people make nothing into something so big, and then they started turning it into something. It's not. They're like, oh my god. They're like, people are so spoiled nowadays. This is literally the best anime I've read on. It's like all over TikTok, you know. My TikTok is just filled with like, I don't understand why people say this episode is so bad. This episode is so good. Oh my god, some people just don't understand. They're so spoiled. He's like, I just don't like culling, okay? I just think culling game's a waste of time. Like, it's freaking, you know, culling game was supposed to be the last arc, cause you know Gogo didn't want Jujutsu Kaisen to be a long-running shonen anime with like 500 episodes. Like, culling game is basically just the filler arc. Culling game is just like a tournament arc, but then it's all over the place. A lot of things are missing. Honestly, I just wish there was an explanation between the Shibuya incident and the culling games, cause it doesn't make sense. Like, what happened to Yuji? Like, I would want to see Yuji develop his stuff, his skills. I want to see Yuji interact with his mom. I want to see Yuji interact with Choso. Like, Choso, what a freak! Choso and Yuji, like, they don't even talk. And they're siblings. And like, the Shibuya arc ended with like Yuji like whistling for all of the cursed souls, right? And then America was involved, and they're like, oh guys, you know, to the general public, like, hey, cursed souls actually exist. And then he's on like a death row, and then all of a sudden we're going to some weird culling game. I don't know, it really honestly feels like Gogo just wanted a nice story, and then he couldn't handle the weekly publish because of how popular this show is, so it's very demanding on him. And then he had to do weekly releases. That takes a lot of toll. I remember he had to take health break because it was a lot on him. And so he just rushed it. Cause I finished the anime and I was really disappointed with the anime. Like, the anime. Not I finished the anime. I finished the manga and I was really disappointed with the manga because, like, I really enjoyed the world building. I really enjoyed the characters. Some characters, cause for other characters we whatever happened to Nobara, like, she just doesn't exist. You know? There's so many characters that needs to be developed, has never developed. So I have no idea. I just didn't like the culling game. Culling game is... There's a sequel. There is, but like the sequel is... No, it's not a sequel. It's like a... It's like a... Like a time skip. Doesn't even matter. The whole characters are not even there anymore. So yeah, it's just... This winter anime is too stacked. I agree. I agree. Yeah, this just feels very... rushed. That's why I really don't understand why... You know what? Okay, when people say like, oh, this anime is so good, or like this anime is great, amazing, they probably didn't read the manga. That's what I think. They probably just didn't read the manga. That's why it's always so annoying for manga readers to watch anime, because it's like, oh my god, you know? It's so annoying. It's like, now I have to live with this because I read the manga. I feel like people who has never read the manga, watch the anime, would, you know, be like, yeah, this anime is amazing, this anime is great, I love this anime is freaking amazing. And then after they read the manga, they're gonna change their mind. I wonder how much of this is the edit. I don't know. A lot of times it's editor publishers, you know. But yeah, I don't really like culling. It's not... I didn't like it in the manga already, cause I think it serves zero purpose in the end. Like after it ended, it's like, what the freak? I just wasted my time. Cause like Gojo got released, but like we had zero development for them. It was just the whole time playing a game. Like, what is the point? Can we just continue on? I don't know, man. It feels like Giga don't really know how to write anymore, cause it's too short of a time. I guess it's like the curse of having a very popular show, right? Now you're being pressured to release stuff once a week. It's like, ah, you know. Is it okay for you to spoil the manga? Are you gonna... We all know Gojo got released! Oh, I never spoiled you the ending, though. I never spoiled you the ending. No, the ending's different. Okay, let's move on. Next, I'm gonna like go by the list because it's easier for you guys. Okay. Next on the list, we have Freerun. Do you know Freerun is only 10 episodes? I'm not sure why it's only gonna be 10 episodes. I'm really sad. But the manga's on a hiatus now, so I feel like maybe that's a reason why. Or maybe they're gonna do like a season 2 part 2 in summer. Like splitting in cours. You know, people always complain. They always say, why does this anime need to be split in cours? A lot of the time, it's to give the it's to give the studio a break for better quality, or sometimes it's because the manga's on a hiatus, so that's why they need to break it out, and that's fine. Hey, just dropping in. I didn't watch the final season of Bleach, so I don't know yet. I'm still in the first fill arc for Bleach. I have no idea. But I've watched 2 episodes of it, and Frieren is always good. We love Frieren. I think they're gonna continue the El Dorado arc. And El Dorado arc is really long, so I'm not sure. We're only 2 episodes in. I like it a lot. I like Frieren. Frieren's a good show. Frieren's great. Frieren is nice. Frieren gives me nice vibes. I really like Frieren. Music's great. Animation's great. It's like the Natsume Yujincho of that season, you know? It's great. It's good. You get the reasoning, but you prefer the studio took their time to pump up the entire season. In manga, a lot of time is they need to push the budget so people don't forget about Frieren. You know? The later you release something, the more people forget about it, and the more you can't release merch. It's a lot. It's just a lot about. It's just a lot about like relevancy. And then Jigoku Raku. Jigoku Raku is a pretty solid show. I just realized, yeah, it's by Mappa. It's basically you're locked in an island, and then everybody can kill everybody. You can use anything to kill. You know, you're stuck in an island to find like some elixir for eternal life. It's a very good show. I liked it a lot. However, I just have a problem. It's just I'm not sure how much they're going to rush it, because right now the manga I think has around 100 chapters. So I don't know if it's going to, because I keep up with the manga because it's great. I'm not sure how they're going to end up with. I just don't like it when anime has an anime ending on me, like Promise Neverland. They just create their own ending because the manga is not finished yet, which sucks most of the time. So I'm not sure what this is gonna be. Like Pandora Hearts, you know? They just cut off the anime before it enters like a big arc. But this show is great, and there's a lot of meme of this show, cause the main character Gabimaru has a wife, and his wife is always waiting for him, very devoted wife. But then there's another girl called Sagiri, and this show is a little ecchi. So like, people always ship them together, but then they're completely platonic, cause Sagiri ships him and his wife. It's so cute. She just ships him and his wife. They're like bros. But then people always come on meme by saying she's a homewrecker. But they're just bros. Cause like it would be a really tension-wise episode where she lands on him and she rescues him when he's feeling really down, and she really helps him, and then he immediately talks about his wife. And she talks about his wife too. You know? It's fun. It's just like, it's not a love triangle. No. It's just strictly platonic. But you know, people like to ship anyways. But I'm excited because I really like the manga. He's loved his wife, and his wife loves him too. Oh, and next up we have Sentenced to be Hero. not gonna lie, I'm a little bit salty because this show is so popular, right? And now I'm sad because when Clivitus came out, nobody talks about Clivitus. Like, nobody talks about Clivitus. How great that dark fantasy show was. And then this show comes out, and everybody's like, oh my god, this is like the best dark fantasy I've seen in a while. What do you mean? Have you not watched Clivitus from last season? That show was amazing. That's my top tier, top 5 dark fantasy shows. I'm just so salty, you know? But anyways, I like this show. This show is what I feel like if 86 was a fantasy show. The first episode was like 1 hour, and then it was so good. And then I thought, okay, I don't know why, but like this season had like a few anime was like one hour episodes. Maybe it's like a thing. At first, the first episode was so good, and I was a little worried, like, oh, is it gonna be great? And then the second episode is gonna be just okay. But then the second episode came out and it was so good. And then the third episode came out and it was so good. And I also just think Teorita is the cutest. And they're just a bunch. They're just a group of bad people. And they're funny to watch. Yeah, they're just a group of bad people being punished to do things. But then they're funny. So it was great. Is this family friendly? Yes, this is family friendly. I am family friendly. Yes. You can bring a kid to watch. Yes. So yeah, the characters, yeah, they're pretty fun. Like, you wanna read the plot? It's pretty good. Their dynamic is pretty fun to watch. They're pretty funny to watch. And then just a little dark fantasy. Not as dark as Cleavitus is, but still it's part of the dark fantasy group. Like hero now has to being punished and stuff like that. It's a great show. I like it. I'm really enjoying this one. Do you know the same author had another show? Where is it? The same author? Was it this one? Wait. Shoot. This one. By the way, this is the same author. Wait, is it this one? No, wait, no. What am I doing? No, this one. Yusha no Kuzu Scum? This one? Same author as this one. These two are the same author. Hey, I just realized you cannot see the title. My bad. Okay. Let me get a bit bigger. Yeah. This one and this one, same author, which I'm really surprised. Because normally it's not common for an author to have two. Like the previous season, we have Captivated by You and Let's Go Karaoke, also by the same author, and this season we have these two. This one is great. Yusana Kuzu was really nice. It is whatchamacallit. It is just it's like a what is that other show? My god. My brain is suddenly not working. It's like those older professional detective versus younger more like the older is more cynical and then the younger is more energetic vibes kind of thing. So, and also it's like a comedic odd couple show. There's also a lot of violence in this, so it's pretty good. I'm only on like 2 episodes. Yeah, it's a little bit like buddy cop, but more comedic odd couple shows. Like they're funny. They're two duo that's completely opposite. And it's pretty violent, by the way. They're just bounty, like the whole story is that Tokyo is being ruled by demon lords, and the only one who can take them down are people who are drug dealers. They have to take this specific drug to take them down. So now you can become a hero to kill these people. It's legal now. Yeah. So it's just life of these two people and their group of friends. I'm only on episode 2. I might just read the manga. So, you know, I like it. I like it. It's pretty fun. It's like those comedy. It's like those two different. It's like that detective show. like that genius detective guy. The two completely opposite people. Okay, let me. Yeah. And then we have Oshinoko. Honestly, not gonna watch. I hate the ending. I hate it turned out with. I used to be an Oshinoko glazer, but now I'm an Oshinoko hater. I would anti-glaze this show, whatever, it's so trash. Ugh. I don't even know why it's like so popular. Whatever, man. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. Don't like the ending. I'm not gonna spoil. Hated the ending. You've been enjoying Scum of the Brave? It's good, right? Scum of the Brave is good. Scum of the Brave and this show? What is the English? It's like really hard because I memorized the Japanese. Sentenced to be Hero, they're by the same author. So if you like Scum of the Brave, you like Sentenced to be Hero. Are you watching Free Run Season 2? Yes, I am watching Free Run Season 2. I'm just really sad it's gonna be 10 episodes, but I am a Stark Fern pro shipper. I feel like Freerun sees herself in Stark and Fern as something she couldn't have. So it's like a massive cope. It's a cope for me, okay? It's a cope. Copium. Thank you, Moon Juggler. So, I'll never recover. I'll never mentally and physically recover. But I love Stark and Fern. They're so cute. They're so adorable. I'm just so sad it's gonna be 10 episodes, but it's okay. Each episode is peak anyways, and I believe. Set for when Free Run will end. I know! This is why I used to have this really bad habit where I refused to watch the last episode. So before I even started doing anime reviews, I wouldn't watch the last episode of an anime cause it feels like if I watch it, it's over. I'm back in reality, and reality is sad, and I don't want to. I want to escape reality, so I refuse cause I don't want to believe that it's ending. I want to live in denial, and I don't want it to end. Like I don't want it. It's even better if it's ongoing, you know? But like I just refuse to watch the last episode. Cause I want the journey to continue. Yeah. I want it to continue forever. So it's not ended in my head. And then I had to give you guys a review. Then I had to finish shows. But then you know what? It's good because I have previous shows that I never finished the last episode. It sucks. I feel like this is different people has different perspectives in their way of thinking. Some people, they enjoy watching a show, being with them for a long time, and then watching it end feels like, oh, that was such a great closure. A lot of people enjoy closure. No, I have a lot of traumatic experiences. I have attachment issues. I hate closure. I do not want closure. I don't want it to end. I want to let it hang forever. Cause that way I can hold and grasp on that tiny little string that I still belong with them. So honestly, it's just perspective, really. I get really depressed when an anime ends. I don't get sad. I get freaking depressed. I just Ryan Gosling in my room, and then I find fan fiction to read to cope, or I read manga to cope. But it's not the same. So I always tend to just not watch the last episode. But lucky for me, a lot of isekais are 500 chapters in light novels, which I'm really happy, and that's where I go, to the light novels. And then, where else are we at? Yeah, it feels like I'm saying goodbye to all my friends. I don't like saying goodbye. That makes me so sad. Like I don't want an anime to end, you know. You know when Naruto ended? That when it ended and Naruto got married, I felt so betrayed. Cause like I've been there. I have been there on the first episode when you went to school and met everybody and formed the team. I've been there through your Jonin arc. I've been there through the exam arc. I've been there through your Jinchuriki arc. I've been there through the whole friggin' Lee Village battle. I've been through everyone's... I've been through Jiraiya's death. What do you mean you ended? Like, and then they got married? Oh my god. I was so betrayed. Like, whoa, like, you know? What do you mean? What do you mean? I was so mad, cause I was so in denial. I didn't want to believe that it ended there. Same with a lot of anime, I just can't really accept that it ended. I'll just make fake scenarios in my head that it never ended. everything has its time and everything ends. No, I am the biggest gaslighter to myself. Nothing will ever end. I don't care. I don't believe. In denial forever. The Lulu is the Lulu. I don't want to face the truth. I am the biggest in denialer. Okay, let me continue. No, I haven't touched that yet. I'm just going through, like... I'm going through all of this list. Because it's easier for you visually. Yeah, so we can talk about... I have watched... To be honest, I think Fire Force is a pretty solid... Do you know Fire Force author is the same as Soul Eater? I think they adapted the manga pretty well. They're pretty solid anime. Not very popular. Also, it's very ecchi. I think people get turned off because it's ecchi, but whatever, I love ecchi, man. I love me some boobs. And this might be the last season, the ending, because the manga ended, but like we still have around 100 chapters that's not adapted, which has a lot of plotline, so I am not sure how they are going to, you know, fit it. I don't even know how many episodes is this gonna be. Like, is there gonna be a part 3? Is there gonna be a part 4? I hope so, cause like... Cause this is not enough. I hope that they don't rush it. I mean, come on, man. I don't think they will, cause this show is pretty popular. I hope they don't rush it, cause this show is pretty solid to me. But if you ask me if Fire Force is better or Soul Eater is better, I still prefer Soul Eater. But they're very different. I mean, they're in the same universe. But the cast is pretty different. But it's a solid shonen. If you like a shonen, it's solid. It's not long. The manga's ended. It's like less than 100 chapters for a shonen. Pretty good. So I hope they don't rush it. I really hope they don't rush it. But so far, so good. I just know it's gonna end because I saw the ending song. And he had the end. And I thought I'm cooked. Cause I hope they don't end. You know what I'm surprised? I'm surprised that Fake Strange is an anime. This show, honestly, if I have to be honest, if you're not into Fate, you will not have any idea what's going on. I feel really bad for people who don't read enough Fate material, because there's so much stuff in here that you must have prior knowledge to watch. Because Fake Strange is by the author of Durarara and Bakano. And he loved Type Moon so much that he wrote a fan fiction of Type Moon, and apparently it was so good that the Type Moon creator approved and turned it. It was an April Fool's joke. He just wrote a fan fiction for Type Moon as an April Fool's, and then it got approved and adopted by Type Moon. So it's like, what? It's like, huh? Like for example, there's not just references to Fate. There's Tsukihime Kara no Kyokai, you know? Well, like in this, there's that one data postal scene. That's on Tsukihime. So I was just surprised that Fate Strange has... This show is basically take place in the US. It's in America, where it's a fake Holy Grail war. They just copied and started a fake Holy Grail. So it's like a comedy. It's a comedy show. And it's canon enough to... It's canon enough, by the way, that it started the second Holy Grail War. Yeah, which is... Oh my god. Fate is an incredibly long series. It's not something that you go in halfway. You have to be a nerd, a dedicated nerd, to be able to digest Type Moon content, because it's a lot. Holy Grail War number 1, Holy Grail War number 2, Holy Grail War number 3. You know, all of them triggering the Holy Grail War. All of them has different animes and different branches, because it's a visual novel, and in visual novel there's different leads, and each of these leads has their own team, has their own anime, and then from there they branch off, and then some triggered the Holy Grail War, some triggered this person to trigger the Holy Grail War, and then there's like a split universe that is after the Holy... Where is the chart? Where is that chart? I always bring this chart up. There we go. I always bring this chart up. Oh, whenever somebody wants to. Thank you, Reddit. Whenever somebody wants to. Here's the chart. Like, oh my god. Anyways, like, it all started in the Garden of Avalon. And then you triggered the first... There's the first Holy Grail War. And then you have the first Holy Grail War, the second Holy Grail War, okay? And then, by the way, the first Holy Grail War is the game. It's by Fuyuki. It's the one we're familiar with, the FGO game. I don't even know how to explain. And then, just remember, FGO is just Holy Grail War, Holy Grail War. And then you have the second Holy Grail War. I feel like I need to make a stream just to explain this for you, because I have digested Fate lore for years and years. Basically, the Einsberg is there. The Einsberg are the one that triggered the Holy Grail War. You know? Anyways. And then you have the third Holy Grail War. And then between the Holy Grail, the third Holy Grail War and the fourth Holy Grail War, we have Fate Extra, Fate Extella, the game, Fate CC. And then we have the fourth Holy Grail War, which is Fate Zero. It's the one that we are very familiar with. And then before that, it splits into two different, two different scenes. They're like roots, cause at the end of the day, this is a visual novel, and he has roots, And then we have the Ilya version, and then we have the fourth, and then time skip, and then we have El Malloy, which I was really surprised that it turned into an anime. I don't know how to explain. This thing is insane. You don't see the whole chart. This is the whole chart, by the way. So, Fate isn't really an easy thing to digest. Even me, who has followed Fate for years, have a hard time digesting it. I would say maybe I should just make a stream about this. Yeah. I feel like everybody knows this one, which is the Fate Stay Night. This is the 5th Holy Grail War. Everyone is mostly familiar with this. It's 3 different anime, it's the visual novel, Saber, and then Rin, and then Sakura. They all have 3 different animes, and then it's just Emiya. Like, people just think Emiya is the main character of Fate. Nuh-uh. There's like Emiya, and then you have Kiritsugu, which is also another big trigger to like the whole Ilya getting that Holy Grail chalice, turning into a Holy Grail war. Oh my god. I'm so surprised Strange has an anime. It's so freaking confusing. But yeah. Anyways, I wouldn't really recommend you to watch Fate Strange if you're not a Fate fan, because it's very confusing. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to You and I Are Polar Opposite. This is a really good romance. It's established couples, by the way. I love established relationship like Bunny Girl or Tonikawa. I like it when they're already established, because normally it takes 12 to 13 episodes to get to where we are. At episode 1, he confessed, they got together. Ta-da! I mean, I like the shortcut. I just hate how some anime takes so long to confess. Maybe it's just not what I like, but it's what maybe other people like. I've always enjoyed established romance already, and they're pretty dorky. They're very clumsy, and they're complete opposites. But they try to make the effort for each other's feelings to make them happy. Malice, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you 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 for the raid. Why is it Frozen England raid? Hello everyone, thank you, arigato. Thank you for the raid, thank you. We're just talking about anime. We're not very that far in, so don't you worry. we are talking about I hope you enjoy listening to me talking about anime, and maybe you will find, as usual, I'm Face Connect's biggest weeb. So I have a duty to talk to you about anime. I was just showing you animes that I've watched for winter. They're all ongoing. I've watched majority of them. Usually I watched every single anime on the season list because I can. And because I like anime a lot. So I usually just watch all the anime that's on the anime list for each season. And then I give my honest opinion. Finished, by the way. Finished. I don't like giving half-assed review where I only watch like 5 episodes and I'm like, this show is bad. No. I finished it and then I give my honest opinion. So I was talking about I think is for me the top there's not a lot of romance anime this season. My top 2 romance shows of this season is You and I Are Polar Opposite. It's this one. You and I Are Polar Opposite. They're cute. They confessed in episode 1 and then they got together in a relationship and they're established already. And it's really cute because they're complete opposites, but they care for each other and then they make the effort to care for each other. You know? Like for example, like Tani is a very stoic and quiet person who don't really care what people think of him. But then, ever since they got together, he became self-conscious and he worried about, like, if he's, you know, handsome enough for her. That is so cute! And he won't show it. It's just in his inner thoughts. So cute. It made me giggle. So I'm so happy. And there's no love triangle. There's only wing woman and wing man. That's it. It's wholesome. It's cute. It's great. I love it. Makes me giggle. So it's a really cute one. Yeah. And then we have Chain Soldier. I remember I gave Chain Soldier a pretty bad rating for season 1 because it was really bad. And then I watched 2 episodes of season 2 and I realized it looks so much better than it did for season 1, like so much better. And then I realized they changed the studio. And I love the ecchi for this show. It's great. It's a pretty solid battle shonen with ecchi. Season 1 was horrible, but season 2 amazing. And also that studio did interspecies reviewers, so you can expect top tier fan service. I love fan service. I love ecchi. It's great. Fan service is great. So far, so good. Yeah, so far, so good. Only 2 episodes in. Oh, and then this one is great too. Shiboyugi. Honestly, if you're expecting top tier level of death game that is so intense that it makes you sweat, this is not it. But this is also the same director as Days with My Stepsister. So the animation and the music for this feels more cinematography. It feels like you're watching a Makoto Shinkai movie, but in anime form. Cause it's by the same director. Which is great. But if you're into like, you know, super intense death game, this is not it. It's just a bunch of mates. It's just a bunch of mates. But the animation alone is worth watching. The animation is so good. The music is so good. The way they put the music makes the thriller more thriller. And it's also by Studio Dean. Studio Dean does great work. So far, really good. Really enjoyed it. Really good. Really fun. Yeah. So it's a nice death game. Just don't take it too seriously. It's like a nice death game. But you shouldn't really watch it for the plot. Just watch it for the animation. Talking about animation... Oh wait. Right, let me talk about Vigilante. If you like My Hero Academia, Vigilante is the prequel of My Hero Academia, and there's only really one reason you should watch Vigilante, is that if you like Aizawa, this is Aizawa's story. This is Aizawa's backstory, which was never shown in the main manga. So if you like Aizawa, you should just watch this. Honestly, I watched it for Aizawa at first, and I was so impressed with Vigilante. I feel the biggest issue I have with My Hero Academia is that there's too many cast. And when you have too many cast, it's impossible to make every one of them well made. But it's sad because there's a lot of good characters in there that never get developed except for the main group. If you ask me, are the fights as big as My Hero Academia? No. Not by a lot. My Hero Academia still has better fights, better growth. But then, in My Hero Academia, there's like thousands of characters that I have no connection. While Vigilantes have a smaller cast. Because they have smaller cast, their pacing and writing is so much better. And the main character already has a quirk to start with. Because at the end of the day, it's just centered around one neighborhood and the characters within it. So it's just like a little group. And then they develop the little group. And then they interact more. You know? And every time, I get very hyped when the main character realizes and learn what he can really do with his powers, with his quirk. Makes me really happy. And it's pretty much slice of life. It's not like My Hero Academia is very intense, but this one feels a little slice of life. So I really enjoyed it. Like really enjoyed it. It is really nice. I came for Aizawa, but I stayed for the cast. It's a great prequel. Well, with all prequel, we have all sequel. I don't know, what are your consensus on Trigun? Honestly, I think Trigun Stampede sucked. Don't know why people liked it. I just hate how... It's because I am a very dedicated fan of the original Trigun. And the original Trigun had a cowboy feel to it. And I love cowboys. You know, it feels like a space a Western space cowboy bebop kind of a feel, which I love. So the remake is completely different. I can't accept it. Also, Vash looks like a twink in the new remake. Where did his coolness go? He's just a twink now. Ugh. No! I don't like it. I get it, because I'm very attached to the old cast. The old cast was so good. I just can't. I think it sucked. It probably don't suck. You know, I watched it because I'm desperate. So I did watch the first Trigun Stampede, and the first 2-3 episodes was so bad. But then I was really desperate, so I just continued. And then I thought the last episode was okay. So I might give this a chance, but I might just speed run through it. But yeah, when he logged in at the last episode of Stampede, he reminded me of the old him, which I have high hopes for this one, because maybe this one is better. But I can't accept. I miss my cowboy. Bring me back my cowboy. I love that Western cowboy feel, man. Bring it back. So this is a very biased view. You know. I'm just very biased. Cause I prefer the old one. That happens to a lot of remakes. We tend to hold more towards, like an older original. Whenever those have a new one, it's like it's hard to accept. So yeah, I'm still biased. The old one is amazing. But yeah, it could be like that. This is just nostalgia bias. And then next one. Oh shoot, I opened so many tabs. I don't even know where oh, there we go. This one, I read the manga for a bit. It's just at the end of the day. Oh, okay, this one's cool. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. This one is really cute. This one is a little bit of reminds me of Tomo-chan is a girl, but fantasy, cause the main character is this old overworked Oji-san who died and escaped to a fantasy world, and then he found out that he had crazy demonic powers, but he's living a double life, and he had a huge crush on the healer girl. So now he just wants to confess to her, and it's so cute. Cause he fell in love, and it's very slow paced, rom-com kind. It's like a rom-com show. It's a little slow. It's the manga is really nice. I'm only on 2 episodes, and I pretty liked it. I read this a while ago. So it was really nice. Yeah. Yeah, it reminded me of this one. This one's so good. Oh, I love this one so much. Oh my god. My glazer. I love Archdemon Dilemma. They're so cute. I will always glaze the show because the main character, he's so powerful, but then he's socially awkward. And then one day he fell in love with this slave, and he decided to use all of his money to buy her. And then it's so cute because he's so awkward. Like he don't know how to treat her well, and he has a big crush on her. And then she has a crush on him too, and they're just so awkward. And the whole time I'm watching, I'm like playing matchmake. Like, please, just become together. Become together, man. And then, they got together. So cute! I love this show so much. Like, so much. And also the main girl is called Nephilia. I wonder what that sounds like. And also, I need to promote my other gold. This one is so cute. Level 2 cheat. Level 2 cheat is just this guy. He's a guy and he had a lot of power, but then they don't believe he had a lot of power as usual. And then he accidentally cleansed a whole forest and became really powerful. And then he met a fan view. They fell in love. They live a very mundane life, and it's so cute because the demon lord was like, "Hey, you should join my army because humans are bad." And then he realized that humans are indeed bad. And then he became friends with the Demon Lord. And then the Demon Lord fell in love with one of the knights. So he's always courting her. And it's so cute! Like, she obviously has feelings for the Demon Lord. But then she's so tsundere about it. Oh my goodness. Like, I always end up rooting for her. The knight, the blonde girl, and the Demon King. And this one was so cute. Yeah, Balirosa and the Demon King. They're so cute. And then these two are so cute because in the beginning he needed to come up with an excuse, so he didn't want to be a hero, and he said, "Oh, I didn't want to be a hero because I'm married." And then after that, he really fell in love with her, and he confessed to her. Like, I know, he was like, "I know initially I only said that, but I actually, like, fell for you. You know, like, will you marry me?" It was so cute! It was so cute. And then they did it. They got married. And then the gang, like, these are, like, technically... they're adopted children at this point. They're just like listening at the back and fangirling because it's so cute. That was a good one. Another slow romance is... this one is also a pretty nice slow romance. Because at the end he just fell in love with her and then they settled down. And this one is nice, a little slow pace, but this one is good too. And then there's another one! Red! This one! Ignore season 2, by the way. Season 2 is trash. Is this season 1 or season 2? Okay, this one's season 1. Okay. This one is great. I love this one. Like, they are friends, and then they fell in love with each other. Cause the main character used to be in a hero party, and then he got betrayed, got kicked out of the party. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna open a small apothecary store, and then the girl he likes, she also likes him. And then they used to be adventurers together. She decided to settle down and open the apothecary, and then they fell in love and decided to stay together and open an apothecary together. And they're so freaking romantic. Like, they would shower together, they would eat together, and they would confess to... Oh my god! I feel so shy watching this show because they're so sweet. Ignore the second season, it's annoying. Because they have this... Normally I love lollies, but god. Like, Ruti is his sister. And Ruti doesn't like him with Rick because Ruti loves her brother. So the entire season 2 is Ruti trying to force herself in, like, between Red and Rick. But then at the end of the day, obviously she fails. But it was so annoying because I don't know what the freak the author was thinking. You know, yeah, his sister is a hero. I don't care, man. So annoying. But I would like to pretend that the second season does not exist. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. I only watched 2 episodes of Mayonaka Cartoon. This show is exactly quintessential quintuplets. Except the girls, the 4 of them, they really care about each other. It's literally... It's quintuplet. It's basically quintuplet. Which I personally really like quintuplets. And it's the kind of show where you don't know who's going to win at the end of the day. Like, you don't know, but then everyone is so good to each other, you can't help but, you know, like, accept it. Also, the main character's a little messed up in the head. So, yeah. I only watched, like, 2 episodes of it. I might read the manga at this point. But yeah. You know who won in this? Oh. Like, you mean you know who won? Who won? Oh my god, who won? Shoot, is it a spoiler? Can you spoil me? What the freak? Can you spoil me without it sounding like a spoiler? Can you tell me which color win? Like, brown, pink, white, black. Can you tell? I like to know the spoiler. I like to be spoiled. I didn't know the manga ended or like the light novel ended. Say nothing. No. How do I ask? How do I ask for a spoiler? Oh, don't fall for his bait. Okay, never mind then. Just predicted the ending. I don't know actually. I'm only on episode 2. I have no idea. But I'm leaning against the white hair girl because I'm just biased. So yeah, I might just start reading the manga. Oh, next up we have Ikoku Nikki. Oh my god. I read the manga for this a while ago and I loved it a lot. So honestly, when I heard that the manga has an anime, I was really surprised. This show it's the same studio that did Natsume Yuzinjo, so you can bet it's gonna be good. This show's amazing, by the way. It's not romance. It's a little bit like... it's a little bit like understanding grief. So basically the whole story is there's two characters. There's an awkward older lady who is very jaded and socially not active adult who's a novelist, suddenly adopts her niece. So her sister died, so now she adopts her niece, who is like this high school, very puppy like active pure girl. And now all of a sudden, you know, the novelist feels like her house is no longer her house, and the novelist really hates her sister, so now she has to live with her sister's daughter. So it's so hard to want to love to her sister, and she's very unsociable too, you know. And then this entire story is based off of a journal that the niece wrote about, you know, living together with her aunt. And then in this story we kind of see like a gap between a teenager and an adult, like a really active teenager and an unsociable adult, which is so good. And then it's a really nice manga to read because all of a sudden, you know, the daughter lost her mom, and the novelist Makio, she's pretty inexperienced to being a parent, but she tries her best to be a mentor for her niece, give her space, let her make mistakes. And they went from butting heads to not liking each other to slowly becoming okay. It was so good. And also they slowly kind of get used to that her sister is no longer alive. It was good. I personally really enjoyed this one. But I don't think this will be as popular though. I don't think many people will give this show a chance. But I would like you to give this show a chance because it's really good. It shows a lot of loneliness. You know how people live through loneliness? It's a great show. I like it. I recommend. The manga is amazing, by the way. You should totally... If you like Yasuke healing stuff, the manga's really good. Very healing. And then next we have a shoujo romance. This one, the art is amazing. The art is so good, but I just think it's okay. It's like your typical Ao Haru Ride level of teen. Like it's a shoujo manga. It's okay. Like it's a cute and nice. I read the manga. It's a cute and nice read. But it's cute, but it's very teen level. So I guess I mean if you're looking for like a teen love, it's pretty cute. And the art is really nice. I thought it was a cute read. So yeah, if you like the premise, it's basically the guy is a prince, and then the girl who looks like a guy, so then they name her a prince. Then the two of them fell in love, and then it's like your typical teen romance. They explore themselves being in a relationship. they figure out themselves, how they navigate through, you know. I thought it was cute. But I'm just spoiled by Fragrance Bloom Within You from last season. Cause that show was so good. That show was... oh my god. I don't know how to explain. That show was such a great shoujo show that I don't know if anything can top that right now ongoing, but yeah, it's I don't like the word generic. It's just teen love. You know? It's teen love. It's specific target. It's written, it's called a shoujo anime because shoujo are young girls. Therefore, it's made for that target audience, that target age group where the story cannot be deep enough because teenagers cannot understand adult level problems, so it cannot be deep enough, and it has to be normally about how schoolgirls navigate with schoolboys because it's made for high schoolers. So if you like high school romance, you can give it a try. It's a pretty cute and nice read. If you want something more romance, then it's just romance. But like all shoujo, shoujo is just made for high school girls, so a lot of their romance are not developed properly. That's why they confess at the last episode, because it's not... they shouldn't go too deep, because then it'll be josei, which is made for adult women. So yeah, it's just... it's not a niche, it's an age group. It's age group. Shonen is made for young boys. That's the age group. That's why shonen is popular, because anything a kid can digest, anybody else can digest. Seinen are for adult men. That's why it's darker. Shoujo, it's for teenage girls. That's why the stories are built very teen level, a lot of drama, a lot of teenager drama. And people like to complain why a lot of shoujo anime are always high school drama, because that's basically it. They can't go too deep, because then it'll be normal romance. Or you can have shonen romance. Not all shonen are battle shonen. You have romance shonen too, which are anime made, romance shows made for children, like made for young boys' target audience. So they are not a niche, they're age groups. They're not a genre, they're age groups. Josei are older adults. So a lot of shows that, a lot of romances that are maybe a little too dark, or maybe about workplaces, are normally josei because they're fit for adult women. So like after 18. So it's not a niche, it's not a genre, it's a target audience. Okay. Wemiko lesson 101. Yeah. Moving on. We have... I didn't watch Darwin Jihen. Apparently the main character is half human, half monkey. And then he suddenly turned into a terrorist. I'm not sure. I haven't watched this one yet. So, did anybody watch this one? That could be a whole lecture. I had that lecture already. It just phases me that a lot of people didn't know about it, so I don't mind repeating it all the time, so people can understand. Yeah, basically, he's half monkey. There, Charlie is a half human, half chimpanzee hybrid known as a human Z. Raised by his adoptive human parents, he is now 15 and starting high school. And then he meets Lucy, a clever loner who becomes his first ever friend. But his normal life is shattered when the animal rights extremist who freed his mother from the lab 15 years ago re-emerge as terrorists bent on kidnapping Charlie at all costs. Oh my god! Now I'm pretty interested. I didn't watch it because I was trying to wait. Because I feel like watching it an episode by episode is gonna be a torture. And I don't like the suspense. So I thought to let it cook for at least 5 episodes before giving it a chance. But it's good? Yeah. I'll wait for it to finish like halfway through. Oh my god, next up we have Golden Kamuy! I love Golden Kamuy. I glaze Golden Kamuy. Golden Kamuy is amazing. Golden Kamuy is great. I'm very excited. I watched like 2 episodes. I miss my weirdos. If you don't know what's Golden Kamuy, it's basically a comedy show, a crazy show, a batshit crazy show that stares in Hokkaido, Japan, where the main character is in search of gold. He wants to find a gold, so he teams up with an Ainu girl to search for gold. And by the way, he saved her from a bear. Please look past the awful CG bear at the start of season 1. Like, it is so bad that it became a meme. But then afterwards, the CG became really good. But I just thought it was really funny. And the whole show is just funny. It's funny, it's crazy, by the way. It's really crazy. It's really good. It's like on drugs or something. Insane. And also you learn about history and the culture of the Ainu people. Like how to survive. I learned how to fight the bears from Golden Kamuy. That's insane. They teach you how to survive in the wilderness. Like, the sniper duel is probably one of my favorite scenes. The anime is good, but please, 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 please read the manga and watch the anime. Honestly, the anime is really goated because of the voice actor. I thought Sugimoto's voice actor was so good. I honestly watched the anime for the voice actor because so good. But please read the manga. The anime skipped a lot of arc because maybe they were too sexual for the audiences, so they skipped it all up, which is really sad. Like, there was a scene where one of the guys wanted to kill a polar bear, but then Sugimoto tried to stop him, but then he don't understand him because of the barrier language, and it was so funny. But then it was never in the anime, and there was like a huge cut in the middle that I don't think a lot of people would know if they don't read the manga. Doesn't this anime teach you a lot of survivor tactic? They do! They teach you how to survive in the cold, how to cook in the cold, how to fight bears, how to survive the wilderness of the cold area. But if I have to pick one, I would read the manga. But like, if you can read the manga, you can watch the anime. So I'll still suggest you watching the anime. It's great. I'm a bit in denial because I finished the manga and it was so peak. The ending was so good. It was such a great show. So I'm not ready to part with this gang. It's great. I'm happy. I really like Golden Kamuy. Stay that way. Golden Kamuy is amazing. I love Golden Kamuy. Just batshit crazy. And then moving on. Let's see. Hell Mode. Hell Mode. I watched 2 episodes of this one. The story is just this guy, he's a hardcore gamer and he don't like how new games are so easy. So he goes into an RPG and he decided to grind this RPG in hard mode. So basically he gets a XP debuff, but in return he gets a special class. So the whole time is him grinding hard mode, getting new skills, grinding, getting new skills. I pretty much enjoyed it. I might read the manga, but I'm only on 2 episodes, so I don't know how it goes. Not a very interesting premise. It's pretty nice. I like shows like this, you know? Just like Hell Mode, yeah. It's my kind of slop. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't call it a slop, because I like it. My kind of show. I have a big gripe with this show, by the way. I remember saying I really like this show, and then I read the manga, and I really don't like this show anymore. Because, you know, like, this is Yuri, right? And for a Yuri to have a sequel is very rare. But what I don't like is that I don't like the fact that in the manga it became a harem route. And sure, you know, there are harem series out there where I thought are okay. But the reason why it's a harem is because she don't know. She's just like, I don't know. I think I like her. And then it's poly, so she end up with many of them. And I don't deal with poly. I don't like poly. No, thank you. Oh, sorry for the spoilers. I mean, you can watch if you still want to. I don't know, man. I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to watch it anymore. Like, I read the manga and I felt so disappointed. So I don't even know if I want to continue. Maybe I'll just see how the manga goes. Cause maybe the manga might end. Maybe the anime might end with one person. So I'm not so sure. Cause I don't like poly. So maybe I don't know. Whatever, man. I didn't expect it to be a harem because it was never a harem. Like the first it was never really a harem route. was not expecting her to like all of them because she don't know. She can't choose. Which I feel like is a huge cop-out, so I can't. Whatever. Anyway, there's better stuff to watch if you want. Like you can watch Eris no Seihai. What is it in English? Oh, the Holy Grail of Eris. This is not romance. This is not isekai. This is not an otome game. The main character is not reincarnated. This is a mystery show about two main characters. The main character is a villain. And she pairs with another villain to find out. It's a whole mystery thing to find out who killed the villainess. There's like a conspiracy, and they're mean. They go 100 in the villainous arc. They're just mean. She is willing to go as far just so she can get her goal, which is great, by the way. So the whole story is that the main character is the heroine of like a story, and the villainess died and became a vengeful spirit. So now she teamed up with the villainess to try to find out who killed the villainess. Yeah! Which is great, by the way. She's great. It's genuinely amazing. I read the manga, and this feels more like a thriller story than... There's no romance, by the way. This feels more like a thriller show. It's like a summertime rendering kind of a mystery show, which I was pretty caught off guard because I thought it was another villainous kind of a show. It was great. I like it. I'm only on 2 episodes though, so I'm not sure how this will turn out, but the manga was amazing. And then next up we have Omae Gotoku. What is this in English? Roll over and this is Yuri, by the way. This show is Yuri. Roll over and die. I will fight for an ordinary life with my love and cursor. This is a Yuri. This is dark as freak. This is a body horror show. This is super body horror, by the way. So the main character is a good person, but she's weak. And she got kicked out of her party because she's weak. And after that she discovered her power and now she fights. It's a revenge arc. And it's super dark. I did not expect it to be this dark, but it was very gory. Oh my god. It's pretty good. You should watch it. It's pretty gory, but you should watch. It's pretty dark. I mean, I only watched 2 episodes and I'm pretty hooked. So they haven't been updated in months. Oh, it do be like that. And then next up we have... Oh, this is my second most favorite romance in the show. I read the manga. This one is the Invisible Man and his soon-to-be wife. They are basically a detective agency. And then the owner of the detective agency is Tonomune. Tonome Akira. He is an invisible man who is perfect to do detective work because he's invisible. And then the main girl is called Shizuka, and she is blind. And even though she cannot see, she somehow can mysteriously find out where Akira is. And they can't see. Like, she can't see him, but then she knows where he is, and then they got attracted to each other. And then there's the side couple, which is just like a unsocial human guy, and then a beast woman, Darasi. And they all work in a detective agency, which is they're like super in love with each other. By the way, they're like all over each other. They would go on dates to a restaurant to get to know each other, and she would always she would always radiate. She's a very nice person, and she loves him, and he loves her. Oh my god. Is he walking around naked? If he walks around naked, you won't be able to see him because he's invisible. But yes, I really like the manga. The manga is really good. The manga is so good. They're so sweet. I'm only on episode 2 for this, but I have very high expectation that it's gonna be great. They're just in love with each other. So cute. Super wholesome. Yeah. Shibuyugi new pick. I talked about it already. I liked it. It has the same director as Daily Life in the Stepsister, so I have high hopes for it. And then next up we have I haven't watched that account, but I hear this one is about like they feel like this guy feels like Asta from Black Clover to me, but apparently the story is about like online. I have no idea. It's like trolls dealing with keyboard warriors or something. I heard it's like Blue Exorcist. I mean, they have the same VA as Blue Exorcist, but I'm not so sure. I haven't seen the first recommendation is Blue Exorcist. I haven't watched it yet, but I think it's an exorcism of keyboard warriors or something. I'm not sure. Haven't watched it yet. Kind of want to watch it, but I'm waiting for more episodes to come up. So I'm looking forward to it. Oh, next one is this one. This one is pretty nice. I read a little bit for them. I haven't finished the manga, but it's by the same author as Sankaria. And it's about this girl. She had amnesia, so she don't know who she is, how old she is. And she opens a laundry shop in a small town. And she just does laundry every day. You meet different casts and you learn about their story. And then the main guy, there's this guy, Kyusho. He fell in love with her and he always blush in front of her, and it's really cute. I haven't finished the manga. I only read like a few chapters, but I watched the anime and it's really good. Yeah, it's like those really chill, wholesome laundry anime. Hello, Emi. Hello. And then next up we have Isekai. I think this one is the... Yeah, Isekai Office Worker. This one is BL, by the way. I read this a while ago, which I thought was pretty good. Because the world building in the show is pretty sweet. It's like an isekai. Yeah. Like a salaryman, he got isekai'd into a parallel world. And now he works at an accounting job. And he has to do accounting work. Which was pretty fun. I read the manga. I really like it. It was pretty funny for this one. But I haven't watched the anime yet. I was thinking of letting it cook a little bit more before watching it. But it's really fun. Wasn't sure if you wanted to watch it though. Well, at the end of the day, you want to watch, you don't want to watch, it's really up to you. But I liked it a lot because the world building was pretty nice in this one. The manga, I'm not sure about anime, but the manga was good. It was a nice read. I don't really discriminate. I read Yuri, I read VL, I read all. If it's nice, I just read. I don't really have a prejudice. I just read whatever I like. So if you don't want to read it, just don't read it. It's okay. It's up to you. If you want to read it, you can read it. Oh, this one? This one I read, but right now I don't know how it's gonna work because there's 4 girls, right? But like the 4 girls obviously like the main character, but like the show is locked in with 2 girls. The first one is your classic, like she's oh my god, she's so funny. Shio, she is the childhood friend, because we all know the childhood friend never wins. But Shio is a childhood friend, so she would deliberate used every single childhood friend trope or every single rom-com trope to act on him. Like for example, she calculated right down to the wind so she could have a panty shot. Like, do you know how much work it takes to do that? So that he would take a hint that maybe she likes him, but he's so dense. She even climbed into his bed and cling to him. And he's like, oh, she just did that by accident. And she's like, you know, I shouldn't have dirty thoughts about my childhood friend. Meanwhile, she's trying to get out of the childhood friend zone. She even shoved his face in her boobs. True, like, falling down. Like she practiced. And she tried giving fan service just so that, you know, he could fall in love. But it's so funny. And you have the another one who is the tsundere childhood friend. So now you have two childhood friends. I'm not sure how this love triangle is gonna work because there's 2 more girls. I might read the manga just to see how it turns out, but it's pretty funny. But then I don't like love triangle because there's always a winner and a loser. And I always have second lead syndrome. Always, all the time. So, love triangle is like a ugh for me. And I don't like uncertainty. So I don't like waiting. Normally, I would want to know who end up with who at the end, so I can just read in peace. And not it gives me a lot of anxiety. So I just... I don't like love triangle. And then next one... I watched Champignon no Majo. This one is by Gakuen Alice. The same author as Gakuen Alice. It has the same vibe, mystery as Gakuen Alice, where it's a little bit dark. It's really sad. I really like the manga. The main character, Luna, she is a witch, and she has a debuff whereby her body, you know, if she touches anything, they will die. So everybody avoids her. So she has no friends because everybody just avoid her. And her whole deal is just she lives in a big mushroom tree, and every part of her body is poisonous. And they even try to have witch hunt. Like this manga, they even have witch hunt and they just kill innocent people. And it's pretty grim. It's like a fairy tale, but it's pretty depressing. And then one day, a prince, I think he met her. And then, because she's poisonous, he reverted into a little prince, and now he's just her apprentice. And it's really good. It's just dark. It's a dark fantasy, like Gakuen Alice. I like this one a lot too. I read the manga a bit, and I really like it. I haven't watched this one yet. I'm pretty, I don't know. This one is another one of your villainous. 悪役令嬢は隣国の大使に溺愛される。Yeah, adored by the neighboring kingdom prince. I'm just waiting for it to finish. I noticed that there's an increase for villainous anime recently. And I don't know, most of them, I feel they're just okay. Maybe because I read the manga already. I used to have this really big romance phase where all I read was villainous, isekai, Victorian romances, romance manga, and Korean ones. And a lot of them, the Korean ones are so good. And then after that, I stopped. And then all of a sudden, there's a surge of these villainous isekai, Victorian, Duchess, Prince. You know, like, oh, I'm married to the Duke. I'm married to the stern Duke. Or I'm married to the Prince of an anime kingdom. You know, a lot of these came up, and they're just okay. Like, they're just okay. I'm just sad a lot of good ones didn't get turned to anime. But yeah, I like it. And normally for this, I enjoy binging it. Because these kind of shows are great if you binge it. So I like binging it. So I'm just waiting to binge this one. Medalist Season 2, I want to binge this. Because I'm so sad, because they only have very less episodes. This season 1 is great. It was to me like Yuri on Ice. Like, the way they spin is very accurate, because they do a lot of research to how ice skaters skate. And it's just so endearing to watch. The music's amazing. I remember rated Medalist really high up. It was such a great show. And then the characters are so endearing. It's like a really nice sports anime. And And then Kaya-chan, I didn't watch because I'm scared. It looks scary. They look scary. I'm terrified. I don't like ghouls. I don't like ghosts. I'm scared. So, and not a lot of people are giving reviews of this show, so I can't tell if this show is good or not because I'm terrified. Because I'm scared of ghosts. So I'm gonna wait until a lot of episode comes out and then I see what people say. It says it's not scary in the title, but then I read some reviews and they say that there's jump scares of ghost face. That I'm scared. It's the jump scares that I'm scared. So yeah, I don't like jump scares. It's funny with scary moments. I don't like scary moments. I am very paranoid. Okay? Like I am super duper paranoid. Cause I saw the faces and I don't know, I'm just scared. I don't know. It's like that girl, that other anime. The one where the girl, the one where she can see ghosts, but she has to pretend she cannot see ghosts. Oh my god, that one freaked me out so badly. I just read one chapter. Yeah, Mieruko-chan. I read one chapter. I couldn't sleep for days. At all, I couldn't sleep. I closed my eyes and I see that picture. And it got burned into the back of my mind. And I got so paranoid. I started dreaming about it. And then I had like sleep paralysis. And then it's that freaking thing. Oh my god. And I didn't want to watch the anime at all. That's how paranoid I can get. It's crazy. I'm a little schizo too, so it does not help that it enhances my imagination. So I don't think I'm gonna watch this one because it's scary. Yeah. But whatever, I'm not missing out. I cherish my life. Oh, and then next up we have this one. We have this one. I think I read like a bit. I read a bit of this manga a while ago, and then I watched like 2 episodes of this show. This is basically older guy, younger girl, kind. Age gap, my favorite. I like father-daughter kind of dynamic. I loved it a lot. But I also like age gap. Like for example, do you guys know that anime? If it's for my daughter, I'd even defeat a demon lord. Can I even find it here? Defeat a demon lord. This one. Oh, I like this one, but I'm sure a lot of people don't like this one because they end up dating each other, but I don't care. Cause I love age gap. And I read the light novel for this one, and she don't think of him as her dad anyways. And plus she's a demon, I don't care. She never see him as a dad, and the whole show is so wholesome. And the light novel had really wholesome romantic development. And then she fell in love with him. And then when she grew up, they confessed and got married. And I was really happy. I I love age gap. Whatever, man. I love age gap. Oh my god, but Wemmy, age gap is a... This is fiction. This is not real. Who cares? I just... Nah, that's so wrong. Yeah, to you, but not to me. I love... Not the Usagi dropper. Shut up! Usagi drop was great! Okay, whatever. You guys are just mad because we never get, like... We never get an explanation. We never get an arc. Cause the author just, like, time skipped to them falling in love. But we never get a falling in love arc where she's older. The reason why people are just mad at the show, it's not even because of the age gap. It's because the author time skipped it so fast. There's no middle arc. You know? If there was a middle arc, I think the show would have been more well received. But the author just cut it to them falling in love. Like them confessing, and it's like, what? Like, I did not expect it. Like, where's the falling in love? Where's the gradually falling in love? And then... For this one, there was no time skip. The light novel, it has from the start to finish. They slowly fell in love with each other, and to me, age gap romance is fiction, so I don't really care about other things. And I like it. I will defend myself to the end of the world. I love age gap romance. Age gap romance are the best. The bigger the age gap, the better it is. Whatever. It's great. I love the show. The show is so nice. I read the light novel, I read the manga, but I'm so glad I read the light novel because they're so wholesome. Oh, so good. Same with Usagi Drop. I liked Usagi Dropped. Just, I wish it was explored more. But I don't think this one is romance. This one is just like... This one is just your typical... This one is a bit like... No, why are the recommendations? No. This one is like that guy who adopted two blue hair twins. And then the twins become his siblings. It's like that, and they live like a really slow life. I read the manga for this one, and this one was really wholesome. So it's another like bonding show, which I like a lot. I love me some father-daughter moments. Very wholesome. Very wholesome and chill and slow. So I enjoyed it. And moving on. I haven't watched... This one is literally like... reincarnate as a dragon hatchling. Kinda looks like Digimon. I haven't watched this one yet. There's a few that I haven't watched. This one was one of them. I think I watched different stuff, which I'm not sure if this is good or not. But surely it must be funny. It must be like, you know, like Isekai Spider, right? Oh, it's your anime of the season. Oh, okay, okay. I guess I will watch it in a bit. And then we have Torture Princess, which I love. When I did the anime review, I reviewed Torture Princess as very high, so I'm really happy season 2 is back. I love the manga, and I love season 1, so I'm gonna love season 2. Like, season 1 was so good, and then I watched season 2, and oh my god, the bread ASMR hit me so hard. The whole show is basically just... The main character is this really... The main character, Hime, is just this really powerful princess, and now she is in prison, and now she's being tortured, and how she's being tortured is through food. So every day they will bring out food, and they would open the food, but she can't eat them, and they would do all the way. They would go all the way just to make her salivate. They would make the food so yummy. It's like the animation budget just went to food. The anime budget just went to the fluffy bread that's being cut in half. And then they would only give her food until they give her information. And all the time, the information she gives is very useless. It's like, oh, the Demon King likes to eat soda, and that's the information. It's so pointless sometimes. And then sometimes the information she gives is not even accurate, but then they still give her the food anyways. And also, the Hell Lord is one of the most wholesome fodder. Just gets me. It's so funny. I was so sad when the manga ended, so I'm so happy that they're making a second season. Which is great. I love this show. Now moving on, we talked about Yusha no Kuzu, and then we have Otaka Kizoku. This one is a Gentle Noble's vacation recommendation. I thought it was pretty nice. It's just this noble got isekai, and then he got isekai into a different world, and now he's like, you know what? I can't go back to where I come from, so I'm just gonna chill and explore the new world. So it's pretty fun to watch. It's a little bromance though, but it's pretty cute. I guess it would be like cute girls doing cute things, but this would be like cute boys doing cute things. I like it. I might read the manga though, cause it's pretty funny when they go like during his off duty and then they go on different travels. Pretty funny. I'm moving on to episode 2. This one, I don't know. I think this one is like some K-pop thing. I heard reviews about this, but I haven't watched it. This one is like Diabolic Lovers, but K-pop idols. I think like this girl goes inside the dorm and then meets a group of vampires. But apparently the main girl is so boring, so it's like another Diabolic Lovers, I guess. I haven't watched, so I don't know anything about it. I might watch when there's more episodes, but I think it's another Diabolic Lovers. Oh, this one is really good, by the way. This one. He teaches a class. What is the English? A misanthrope teaches a class for demi-humans. This one is so good. Cause the main character had some PTSD as a teacher. Like, he had a lot of traumatic experience in his life. I read the manga. And he had a lot of trauma. And then he thought, you know, one day he decided to quit his job and he wanted to teach in the mountains. Cause he feel like, if I'm teaching in the mountains, it will be relaxing and it will be chill. But turns out the school is actually for demi-humans. Demi-humans who wants to become full-fledged humans. And then there's like mermaids, rabbits, birds, wolf, werewolf, all those. And then it's funny because he always trauma dumps them, which is pretty funny. Also, this is written by a VTuber, Natsume Kurusu. It was written by her and it got turned into an anime. Yeah. It's really fun, by the way. I love Monster Girl animes. I just love Monster Girl stuff. Monster Musume. Monster Girl interview. Yokai apartment. Yokai teacher. I just like Monster Girl and yokai stuff. So it's pretty nice. There's no fan service, no harm. It's just like your typical teacher, student, fun things. I love Monster Girl. Yeah, this is definitely a good one. And then we have... I think it was this one. Arne, the case book of Arne. Ane no Jikenbo. This is pretty funny, by the way. I watched like 2 episodes of this one. I kind of want to read the manga. It's just basically a vampire detective and a nobleman's daughter who is in love with vampires. Like, she's down bad for vampires. And now they have to solve mysteries. I only watched 2 episodes, but it's pretty funny. I thought this show would be really dark, but it's pretty funny. I like it. So far so good. She's like down bad for vampires, by the way. She's not just like she's so funny. She's crazy for vampires. So this is pretty nice. But I'm only on episode 2, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but I might continue. The manga. Oh, and the next one is pretty nice. I think this is funny. Like it's a bit like it's giving me like Uramichi Oni-san. It's giving me Uramichi Oni-san. They're just I think it was 4 people, cause in society torturing people is legalized. So it's just daily life of them going to torture people. They torture like junk dealers. They torture mafia bosses, cleaners, hitmen. And their job is pretty dark, right? Because they torture people. But then it's made very funnily, very wholesome, very lighthearted. They don't even realize that they're torturing people. But it's funny. It's not BL, by the way. It's not. It's just daily life. It's like Danshi Kokosei no Nichijou. It's like daily life of part-time torturer. They just torture people, but they're pretty funny. Yeah. It's a lot like Uramichi Oni-san, which also is a pretty funny one. It's just life of adults that work in children's show. And then it has dark humor because they're actually depressed. And they hate their jobs, but they have to do it because they need money. So it's good. Yeah. That scarf is Yaoi Wemi. Oh, how would you know, Bobby? Cause you like it, don't you? That's why you watch it, huh? I see how it is. It's okay. We all like something. Don't worry about it, Bobby. It's just high school people. It's just life of daily people, man. Nothing much. Don't think too much about it. Oh, next up. Something I'm really surprised. I know why people give this such a bad rating. I just can't help but think people are so narrow-minded sometimes. They just hate it because it's gay. I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand why people hate it because it's gay. Like, what do you have against gay people? Are you homophobic? Like, you know, it's just so annoying. It pisses me off. I didn't like the first season. Because, anyway, this story is sort of a reverse harem. And then it's not really a lot about romance, but it's about the narrator is now 30 years old. And she looks back into her life in her 16s. She looks back into her high school days. So this is like a recap of a show. And she looks back in her friendships and how, you know, I'm pretty sure, is this a shoujo? Because this feels like a josei, to be honest. Oh yeah, okay, it's not a shoujo. It's just romance. It's not a shoujo. Because it's very mature. It's just a 30-year-old who is reminiscing her high school days. And thinking about how her relationship changed, her friendship changes. And the first season, there was a guy who was the potential love interest. He realized that he likes guys. And then I thought to myself, is the author doing another, like, BL bait? That I hate. I hate it when they like to do GL bait and BL bait. For the sake of, like, I don't know, maybe fans would watch it. I hate it the most. I hate it when they bait. And then, so when they make him fall in love with another love interest, I thought, is this another bait? And I got really mad. Cause it was giving me, what is that? Senpai wa Otoko no Ko, which I hated the most because the author basically BL baited the entire show. The entire 200 chapters. They BL baited, and then at the end it's like, nope, he likes the girl. It's like, then why do you... So I thought this was one of it, so I was really mad. And I rated this really low. And then season 2 came up. And I was so surprised. They talked about, like, one of their backstory. And I'm surprised that, the author let it stay. Like, let him fall in love with a man. So, which I was really surprised. Because I thought the author would just play it out as like, oh, I like the man, but I don't like him now. But no, the author played it and then really gave him a really good backstory, made him confess to a guy, and then let him stay gay. So I was really happy. Cause hey, at least you know, the author didn't bait. Because I was really tired for the baiting. So I was really surprised. And I'm pretty happy, so I will continue. Because the story is really good. It's a very nice, like coming of age kind of a story. Not really a lot about romances, but more about a group of friends and how they navigate through their high school and then into their adults. So yeah, I like it. And then we have Hikuidori. I haven't watched it, but apparently it's 3D. So I'm still waiting for it to maybe have more. I don't know, it's a samurai. I like watching samurais, Edo period. I like watching Edo period stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. Like, I think some I didn't watch. This one I haven't watched it, but I'm looking forward to it. And then... Oh, I didn't watch this one too, so I don't know if it's good. But I feel like it might be funny. I feel like it might be a little bit like Shinsen, like samurai, mecha. I'm not sure. I haven't watched it yet, so I can't say a lot. Aonomiburo, I really like. Cause I like historical stuff. Shinsengumi, I like those. And then, Aonomiburo is based off a historical group called the Roshigumi, which everybody knows. Soji Okita, you know, Hajime Saito, Hijikawa, Shinpachi, Isami, all those. We all know that, okay? We all know that. Very popular Ronin. So, this one is just live about the Ronins, which I love. I eat it up all the time. I enjoy. It like reminds me of like Nobunaga is a girl. I love those. It was great. Shinsengumi? You only like Shinsengumi because it's a yaoi? Are you okay, Bobby? Like, I'm starting to get concerned. Shinsengumi is from Hakuoki. Hakuoki is a visual novel? Hakuoki is a reverse harem visual novel? What? 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 And have you guys not heard of a Shinsengumi? You guys not know what Shinsengumi is? Like, Shinsengumi is also in Gintama, by the way. It's the group. It's a real group of people. The samurai dates their apprentice. You mean real life? Okay, interesting. I did not know that. It's the Shinsengumi. I like the Shinsengumi through Hakuoki, and then after that, I got really into their like roles, cause they were a group who defended the shogun during the Edo period, and I got really into. And then I started watching a lot of anime that's based on the Shinsengumi. Yeah. It's in Gintama, it's in Kenshin, Rolling Kenshin. It's the Bakumatsu in Rolling Kenshin by Sato Hajime. Yeah, I really like it too. You know? And then they were inside Samurai Warriors. And then there's like the Roshigumi and stuff. I really like it. Yeah. They were in like Rise of the Ronins too? Yeah. And then, so it's good. And then next up we have Jigoku Sensei Nube, which I rated pretty highly because it's also it's like Kitaro, you know? This sensei now has to fight demons and teaches demons, which is great. And then I think over here I started not watching. I didn't watch Precure yet, but I heard this was pretty nice. I mean, I've always liked Precure, so I was excited for this one. Cause now they are detectives, Metante. So I was looking forward. I like Precure. Precure is great. This one I haven't watched, but I like Reiwa. And I feel like this is gonna be another Danshi Kokosei Nichijou. A funny group of high school boys doing stupid stuff. I'm looking forward to this one. I haven't watched it yet. And then I'm probably not gonna watch Vanguard, cause this is another sequel. And Huppet-chan looks so cute! So I'm gonna watch Huppet-chan. And then... oh, and then I was looking forward to watching this one. Cause I'm not sure. I think this one is a Yuri. And I heard really good things about this one, but I haven't been watching TV shorts. Some of the TV shorts are really good, by the way. It's just that a lot of people don't watch it because they're shorts. But some of them are really good. Yeah, Android Yuri. Yeah, so that's all for... you know, that's all for winter. I thought winter was pretty stacked. You have really good series. Like Yusha. And then... I'm so used to their Japanese names. I'm not... okay, English. Sentenced to be Hero. A good one. Good Romance. You know, polar opposite, good romance. Shiboyugi, pretty nice death game. You know, Iko Nikki, a great heartwarming show. Mayonaka Heart Tune, a good harem. What else? Golden Kamuy, the goat. And then Eddie's No Say Hi, a good mysterious show. And then a pretty dark fantasy Yuri show. Wholesome romance show about an invisible man and a blind woman. A very wholesome laundry show. A funny isekai accountant. What else? A lot of good ones. Hell Princess. Pretty stacked, I would say, this season. Pretty good shows. I think there's only like 2 to 3 I didn't really like. But so far I've watched 2 episodes of a lot of these. So I would say this season has a lot of good original shows that are pretty peak. Normally, a season would be popular based off of its sequels. But I find this season is popular off of original shows. So I'm pretty happy. Yeah, this season is pretty stacked. Pretty stacked. Oh yeah, summer 2025 was pretty stacked too. But I'm happy. We're eating good this season, guys. I will watch all of them except for the horror one, and then I will give you guys an end review about the whole thing. But I'll have to wait until it's finished. Yippee! But yeah, just missing a bit of mecha, I guess. Oh well. But this is pretty good. What are your top recommendations? If you like battle, this one is a good one. Oh my god, I keep forgetting the English name. Strange sentence, because I remember them through the Japanese names. Sentence to Be Hero is a really nice dark fantasy. If you want dark fantasy, if you like ecchi and battle shonen, Chain Soldier 2 nice, Chain Soldier 1 bad, read the manga. Dark fantasy. This one is also a good dark fantasy. I have to think of the freaking Roll Over and Die is a good Yuri dark fantasy. If you want romance, I can recommend you 2 romances. Polar Opposites are great, and Invisible Man and Blind Wife to Be. If you want something that's wholesome, maybe Yusha Party is cute too. It's pretty slow, wholesome fantasy, romance. Iko Nikki is pretty cathartic, relaxing. About each episode makes me cry. So sad, but so slice of life. It's great. If you want wholesome, then Let's Do Laundry makes me cry every episode too, because it's so wholesome, so sweet. Just daily life of people doing laundry. 20-year-old Oji-san adopting little daughter is wholesome too. Monster Girl, wholesome too. Okay, if you want funny, you want to, of course, Free Run the Goat. If you want funny, Kamui is great. We love Kamui. Hell Princess is good. Torture Princess is good. It's funny. Torture is funny. The Case of Arne is also funny. Just this girl down bad for vampires and a vampire detective. Other ones that you should try. Medalist is a great sports anime. If you like sports anime, you should give Medalist a try. This is season 2, but season 1 is great. Champignon is a great mystery one. It's pretty grim, dark fantasy, so if that's what you're into, this is nice too. It's by Gaku and Alice. Eddie's Not Say Hi is also an amazing mystery. It's basically a heroine teaming up with a villainess to find out who killed the villainess, and she can be as villain as possible, so she's not weak, which makes her great. And then, apparently Darwin is really good too. It's just like if PETA become a terrorist coming against a monkey. Yeah. And then Vigilante is a great Vigilante. Jigoku Raku is a great shonen to watch. Yeah. Oh, this one is good too. Fire Force is another good shonen to watch. But it's a sequel, so gotta watch the first one. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm ippy. Now I will eep. But it was fun yapping about the anime. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy my recommendation. Wemiko always takes all the energy away. I hope you enjoy the anime yap. And then the next time I'll see you is when I come back from visiting the ancient tree. So, you're gonna miss me a lot. And then... is it okay if you commission some emotes for me? Yeah, of course! You can commission anything you want. It's your commission, of course. And... yes, I will be leaving to... I'll be leaving to the countryside. But I'll be back before Valentine's Day. Because we're gonna spend Valentine's Day together. Now you know what to watch. Yay, I'm glad I helped you. I'm glad I helped you. Yay. Yay. I'm not proud of a lot of things, but I'm pretty proud of my Wii powers. Hope you don't put too much stress on your leg out there. Not gonna lie, my ankle has been in a really bad situation, so the doctor actually suggested surgery, but I'm gonna see how it goes when I come back, cause somehow, somehow a torn tendon is better than a fracture. Apparently, bone fracture heals faster than a tendon fracture, and I just end up tearing my entire tendon away. And somehow, because tendons are white blood cells, they tend to heal slower than bones that requires red blood cell, which is so stupid. And apparently, it needs to take like 4 to 6 months to recover. Why does it take so long? And it's pretty annoying. I can't really walk long distance, and I can't jump. I can't jump or do vigorous activities without it hurting. And then when it rains, it hurts a lot. So I'm not sure like what's going on. And you're moving to the countryside with your ankle? Well, yeah, I mean there's a wheelchair. And I don't really walk a lot in the countryside. You don't walk a lot in the countryside. You just sit down and chill. So it has been annoying. It has been the worst luck. The worst luck out of all times. But we just have to deal with what we have to deal with. And I'm actively trying to get it better. So yeah. It do be like that. It's been really stressful for me too. But, we just have to... I can't even giggle and stomp my feet without screaming in pain. It's just so sad, because I like kicking my blankets, and now I can't even kick my blankets. So, well, it do be like that. But, I will see you guys when I come back. Don't worry. It will be very fast. Let me turn these off. So thank you for hanging out with me. Yippee! I'm very eepy now, so I'm gonna head to EP land and hopefully get a good sleep. Without my heart palpitation pumping up. Hopefully we'll have a good eep. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. See, I hope you miss me so much. So much. So much. So much. So much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hey, love you. I'll see you soon.